What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at Adam Armstrong, the new What If player for Blackburn. I've literally lost the team there. He is obviously a silver to begin with, 73 rated, so he's gone up by a plus 12, which I think is one of the highest What If upgrades. I'm pretty sure, no, Reina was Future Stars, so I'm pretty sure this is one of the highest, if not the highest upgrade from a card's overall. And honestly, it's come out in perfect time. They know exactly when to do all this sort of stuff, as we have now got the second foundation milestone cards for the championship. So we now have 6 special cards from Foundation. We obviously have Armstrong and a couple others from SBCs. We've got Wayne Rooney as a big one for Derby. So you have now got quite a nice championship team. If you are completing all of these SBCs objectives, you actually could make quite a nice team. In terms of stats, honestly, he looks fine. He's coming in at about 100k. Obviously, the market at the moment is absolutely on the floor, so get it whilst it's done. Like, get it whilst it's so low. At the moment, I would kind of insist doing many SBCs that you've wanted to. Prime moments, any of them good stuff. Like, you've potentially got an Mbappe coming. We have Messi still out. If you were thinking, I might do these SBCs, now is the time. We have got literally hit the floor right now. The market at the moment, after the second wave of lining rounds, is at 65%, which, if to put it into context, on Friday before 6 PM, it was about up at 85%. So that's a huge drop in the market. Fodder is absolutely on its knees, and they are giving away half price packs. So at the moment, everyone is buying. This card is coming at 100k with an 84 rated team you've got to get, and an 83 rated team you've got to get. 1 inform you've got to give up. He gets an upgrade on his skill moves to a star 4 instead of 3-star, and obviously it just does keep the 3-star weak foot. In terms of stats, 94 pace straight off the bat, great acceleration. We would be looking at something like a marksman or a finisher, maybe even a Deadeye to some extent, because he's already got 96 agility, 96 balance, 85 composure as well. One of the biggest gripes I have about EA is whenever they do like a silver upgrade or a gold common, they always forget to do the composure. So I'm very happy they've done that. Aggression's looking nice, stamina, jumping, heading. He is 5'6", so don't expect him to win the ball too much in the air, but he has got nice jumping for the potential. Mane for me is incredible in the air, and yeah, I think he's roughly around about 5'7", 5'8", but the card genuinely looks a nice card. For a championship squad builder, doesn't look awful. In terms of if you do whack a marksman on him, for instance, does turn him into a 90 rated striker, which is no joke whatsoever. It does give him 93 shooting, 95 dribbling, and 87 physical. So that's what we're going to go with today. Let's jump straight in. We've got finesse shot as his only trait. Let's see what Armstrong can do. Into Armstrong for his first touch. We're going to see that ball across. It's got to be, take it down. He's got the finesse, so that's always going in. Very nice finish straight off the bat. 1-2 again with Armstrong, unless he's going to get that. Honestly, I feel like, if anything, he's going to be just a wicked super sub that you can kind of bring on, who's going to be very quick, draw the fouls, and just basically get his name out there. It isn't quite going to be as good as Kent, in my opinion, but it should be quite a nice card to bring off the bench, and literally failing that, he's going to be a nice card that obviously you can whack into a championship squad builder. Did he get that in? Oh, honestly, Roberto Carlos is absolutely cracked at free kicks, but honestly, if anything, he is literally just going to be a championship squad builder that hopefully we get some sort of icon swaps for. I know we've already had something similar, I believe, so whether we do is the next question, which would be a shame. How has he managed to do that? Armstrong's going to take advantage of that. Little ball in, and he's missed. Armstrong, Socrates, Ronaldo, and here we go. He's gone for the foul, and there you go. Finishing wise, I'm happy with him. I feel like he's actually quite a... Oh, choosing Ronaldo's celebration. Oh, Armstrong is going to have the pace every single time. We're going to find the assist across goal to Socrates. Thank you very much. For 100k, honestly, I feel like this player is quite nice. Yes, you're probably never going to use him to the extent of what 100k is, But I think for at the moment, whilst the market is so low, which is a shame that we don't have nothing to kind of go with upgrade packs, because for me, I just don't think 81 doubles are really it. I feel like they really are such a scam in comparison to what the player picks are all about. They were normally pretty amazing. So it's interesting to see where everybody's getting their fodder. Obviously, we have got League SBCs, a couple of them expiring tomorrow, I believe. Nearly got it into Armstrong. He's going to pick it up, though, very quick on his turn. Love it. And it's got to be a cross. Went for a cross goal, but didn't quite manage to get it. Into Armstrong. Ooh. And he's done them all. There we go. Left foot finish. He's pretty much got a hat-trick in his very first title. Through to Armstrong. He's going to have the beating of Varane. Lovely little finesse. He's a standard striker. He's very quick. Got a lovely shot on him. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. There isn't really too much about this card other than that, really. Armstrong seeing in Socrates. Going to see the keeper off his line. Not quite, though. The one thing with Armstrong, and obviously being so fast, he puts so much pressure onto the defender to do well. Socrates managed to get a lovely header, but he does manage to put so much pressure on the defence because he's got a very quick acceleration. You will get a lot of the, not necessarily more pro players, actually really making mistakes from it. From there, we saw him kind of just pressuring the goal kick, literally making that one mistake, trying to get the pass, and we intercepted it. And literally from there, then, it's Socrates to the rescue. Armstrong down the wing. We see Socrates making his run forward. Oh, okay, so it's a rubbish pass. We're going to go with the behind. Try and get him back inside. Lovely little skill. Oh, literally just a little bit more of a curve, and that's a beautiful shot. Oh, that's a ball. Oh, why is Armstrong not there? Get it into him, and that's a goal. Great save from Alisson. Gets the run in. Ooh, Alisson having to come out there. Literally, I think back into Armstrong. He's literally just given us the room. Varane pulls it back, not quite across. I've never really mastered that full pullback just yet. One more. Get the touch. Oh, Gomez with the AI, as always. Armstrong into Socrates. Gonna see him through. Poke it. Didn't manage to get the chip, but honestly, you can see how easy it is to get him through. Obviously, when you're coming up against the likes of like a Rio, a Maldini, I think more, I wouldn't even say meta centre-backs, because realistically, Varane and Gomez are like the real two meta ones, and they do tackle him, but I feel like pace-wise, he's absolutely brilliant to go past them. Literally, all it takes is a 1-2. I feel like it's defending styles. If the opponent doesn't have the correct stats, the correct kind of like running technique in terms of how he's defending him, you're just going to get past him every single time with a little 1-2. Like there, literally one touch. Round Alisson. Go with the finesse. Oh, Mendy off the line. It would have been a beautiful finesse as well. So if we do go into Armstrong's overall then. So if we do click off him. I've done a little bit of research. Blackburn are currently 14th with some very big matches. So we've got Brentford, who I believe are sitting in around about 7th. We've got Bristol, who are 13th, one ahead of Blackburn. Norwich are currently 1st. We've got Wickham as a complete bottom. And then I think Bournemouth is about 4th or 5th, if I'm correct. So for me, that's a huge 5 games. You've got, what, mid-table, or you've got top table, really, top-end table. You've got same level at this moment in time, top, bottom, and then kind of like, again, top table. To score 6 goals against all of these, I feel like it's possible. He's bagged 19 in 32 games himself. There's a big chance. There's a very big chance. In terms of the goal difference, I believe Blackburn have scored 40 goals this season so far, which is a big, it's a nice little goal difference, which I'm very confident that they probably will score more than 6. It all rests on how Brentford goes and Norwich goes, because Bristol, I feel like they'll get a goal, and Wickham potentially could be 2. I would say if I was betting any money, I'd be looking Bristol 2, Wickham 3, well, Wickham 5, geez, to give him a little bit of a break. I'd probably give them 2 or 3, and then trying to get 1 goal against anyone would be the best solution. Obviously, you can go 1-1, 1-1, 2, and then that would be a perfect scenario as well. You would have to wait the whole time to get the upgrade, but I feel like there is a potential. In terms of the upgrade of the card though, we see some very nice stuff. Like I said, you've got the 4-star 3-star on this one, and the 3-star 3-star on his silver, and obviously we have had a +4 on the pace, so nothing too major there, but 12, 15, 12, 12, 12 on all of the other stats, and you can kind of just see the levels. We've had a +12 on his composure, which is brilliant. Great agility balance added, obviously a little bit more aggression, strength has been nice. The card is looking fantastic. For a championship player with the link to Rooney, I feel like this is a perfect one, and I would highly recommend, if you have finished Rooney, definitely do this one then, because there's just the chance of an English team, there's a chance of a championship team objective wise, or just to have a championship squad. It's absolutely brilliant to see. Obviously the off leagues, even if they're not necessarily the fan favourites, it's still nice to see. We got obviously Lerma, however you pronounce that name, and Henry as the next foundation players today. So we have got another 3 added on to the 3 that was the original foundation players, and then obviously we've got these. In terms of other championship players, we have had a few informs, obviously a couple of man of the matches, a hero card. Other than that, I feel like that's it. I don't know if we've had any silver stars. I've got another man of the match there. Yeah, we've not. Oh yeah, we had Akinfenwa and Reach as well. So we've had a few decent specials from the championship, which will lead to a very nice team overall. And then we add team of the season onto the top of that. It could be quite a nice little team to make. Obviously 100k in terms of the SBC. It's a Prime Electrum and a Jumbo Premium Gold, so nothing too fancy, but it has got the potential to give you, it could give you something. An 84-70 chem, 83-75 chem with an English player and 1 inform should be relatively simple. If you wanted to do the upgrade packs into the 81 doubles, there is that chance, and if not, then obviously you can just grind league SBCs or just go and purchase them, because at this moment in time, the market is absolutely on its knees. 85s are coming in at 14k, 86s are coming in at 23, which is a K cheaper than yesterday, so definitely have a look at that. But overall, he's a substitute striker at best for me in terms of foot champs. If you've got very little subs and you've kind of focused mainly on your main team, then obviously that's going to be where it lies. But I feel like for me, if I was to really pick him, it'd be substitute if anything, and then just objective at the very least. I'd probably give him, with an 85, I'd probably give him like an 8.5. With an 87, potentially could be up there. That could really increase his kind of ability. Already on 90 overall with a marksman. Who knows what the 87 could do. So we'll keep a close eye on this one, see how it goes. And if you do enjoy it, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know down below if you're going to complete it. Pieces.